All right, so in this screen recording, I will be showing you the EdPuzzle that I made and the different features that you can do with an EdPuzzle. So first, the video starts out with an audio note. Then we'll click continue and the video will start playing. Here is another audio note that introduces the question that I'll be asking. Then we'll click on continue here. And I already answered this question previously, but this is my multiple choice question here, saying what will happen next? Her performance will get worse, her performance will stay the same, or her performance will improve. Now this is the correct answer, and it's got some feedback here that says, awesome, think about what made her performance improve to help the students recognize that it was that positive reinforcement. Okay, let's continue. Another thing I wanted to point out in this student view is this progress bar on the side, on the right side, that shows at what time they're going to have a question and what type of question it will be, just so they know what is ahead of them. All right, so this is an example of the open-ended question that I would ask. This free response question asks, what does self-confidence mean? And so they can write a response in here saying that self-confidence means believing in your own talents and abilities, or something along those lines. Go on with the video. All right, here's another audio note that I created. And once they're done with that, they'll just press continue. Another thing that's nice about EdPuzzle is that if a student tries to go forward, they can't. It'll just take them back to where they were. All right, so this is a second open-ended free response question. It says, recall the woman's reaction after she made a basket. How does this compare to the man's reaction? How could you tell what each of them were feeling? So this is kind of a compare and contrast of how happy the woman felt and excited that she had made a basket versus when he made a basket after being blindfolded, he didn't seem too happy about it. So once they enter in a response, she was happy, he was not. Of course, I would want something a little bit more substantial for that, but for the sake of this video and for time, I'll just do something short like that and submit it so that we can move on.
All right, Josh.
And then this is at the end of the video. So this is my comment with a picture attached to it. It says, think of one thing you can do today that will help someone else. You can make a difference. And the picture says, helping one person might not change the world, but it could change the world for one person. And then to finish up this EdPuzzle, they will answer a true or false question. People's negative or positive comments have no effect on others. And they have to choose whether that's true or false. So I'm going to say that that is false and submit it. And if you see over here, we are done. So we're going to continue and show results. It shows we got 2 out of 4 correct, but the other 2 are just to be graded. And then if we go back to our teacher view in my classes, it will if we go back to this assignment, it'll show the progress bar here for each student. So this was me. I watched 100% of the video. I answered 4 of the questions and got 2 out of the 4 correct. It shows how much time I spent on it and when I turned it in. And then you can also see how many students have turned it in on time or late, and just the general class's progress on it, as well as individual questions, how students did on them, and if there was anything that we needed to cover again or reteach. So that is the EdPuzzle. And then to export our scores, we're just going to go over here to download grades. And then you can choose to either include questions and response text or not. And then simply click on download and it will download that and show you the scores in a nice, neat Excel sheet. All right, so there you have it. There are our grades, how to export them to our computer so we can save them for later. And that is how you do an EdPuzzle and all the different features it has.